Please be seated. And would AJ like to come forward? All right. So first, don't keep it in the bag yet. All right. First, we're gonna look at this bag. Now, you want to sit right here? There you go. Okay. Where's your heart? Where's your heart? Is it in here? Right? And who lives in our heart? God lives in our heart. You always give the best answer. God lives in our heart. So, sometimes though, as people, right, we forget that God lives in our heart. And our heart can feel like this. What is this? Is there anything in there? No. It can feel like an empty bucket. You want to hold that? All right. Now, if our hearts, do you ever have a time when you're feeling kind of sad? We all do sometimes. You ever feel that way sometimes? No? Wow, he's a constantly happy kid. That's great. That's great. So I'm going to talk about some of us. Okay, some of us can feel kind of sad at times, kind of empty, kind of ugh. Anybody else out here feel like that sometimes? Okay. So, what do you think fills our heart? What do you think helps us when we're feeling just not so great? When we're not having a good day or a good hour? What do you think helps us feel better? One thing. What about if someone says something nice to you? Like, AJ, you have the best hugs. Am I right?
Yes.
So a little heart goes fluttering in because someone says to you, you give the best hugs. They say, AJ, you are really special. Okay? They say, AJ, God loves you infinity and beyond, like Buzz Lightyear, ready? And then, a Play-Doh. Okay? And then somebody maybe says, AJ, you did a really good job with that work you were doing. Or you did a really good job playing that game. You were so fair and honest. Okay? Somebody says, AJ, you are a special kid. Ooh. Okay? Now, one other thing though. You know what else fills our hearts? Is when we say these things to other people. And we let other people know. If you, like when you went up, when you gave me a big hug this morning, you filled my bucket. Because it felt so good. But because you do that, it fills your own bucket too and makes you feel good because you know you're making people happy. Right? When you just go run up to somebody and you throw your arms around, like I've seen you do to lots of people, more hearts go in your bucket. Pretty soon, your bucket is overflowing. Your bucket is overflowing. Wow. Big heart, yes. And you know what? Because you have a big heart. So, I just want you to remember that if you ever, I know you haven't yet, because that's what you told me, but if you ever have a day when you're feeling a little sad, you remember all these wonderful things that people have told you, how special you are, how much God loves you, how much we love you, how just wonderful you are, and you're going to start feeling your heart fill up. And then you go give your mom a big hug, your uncle a big hug, and then you're going to see them smile, and you're going to feel better too. Okay? Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming up. That's for you. Yes. To be eaten when you're given permission. Okay?